What's up, guys? Enrighty here. I thought I'd do something a little bit different instead of a regular just pickup video. So I'm going to do a DVD review. As you can see here, the film that I chose to review is Cherry 2000. This movie is a science fiction movie. It takes place in the year 2017, which is kind of funny now. But this movie originally was shot in 1985 and it wasn't released until 1987. But it's about this guy that has like a sex robot companion thing that breaks down. And I guess they're trying to make the society kind of messed up so where he'd want a sex robot because I guess the way people hook up in the future, in this movie at least, is they go to bars and then they negotiate through lawyers what they'll do in bed with each other. So his robot breaks down and he can't get it replaced, but he's told that if he goes to the Forbidden Zone, he can probably find that model robot, which is Cherry 2000. So this film stars, as you can see here, Melanie Griffith, and turn this around for a second here. Uh, David Andrews. I guess originally they wanted Kevin Costner to be in this movie, and he was all set to do it, but he ended up doing Silverado or something like that. And David Andrews, he kind of looks similar to Kevin Costner in this movie, and it's kind of funny because I looked up IMDb. He's done a lot of TV work, like CSI and NCIS, and he's also even in World War Z. I saw a TV spot recently with him in appearing 3 times in a TV spot, which I thought was interesting. Um, Another interesting thing about this movie is Lawrence Fishburne has a cameo in the bar scene, and the fact that who they chose as a villain, which is Tim Thomerson. Although they had 2 guys that could have made better villains if they had known what they were doing with the casting, which was Brian James, who was in Blade Runner, and Robert Dazar, who was Maniac Cop in all 3 films. They both have a couple scenes in it. Um, this movie has a really weird feel to it. Like a lot of the bad guys, they walk around in Hawaiian shirts and shorts, which I thought was kind of odd. They didn't look intimidated at all. And Tim Thomerson has a weird kind of portrayal as the main villain in this. It's really weird. Um, I don't know. This is okay DVD. It's anamorphic. There is it's a special features. It has like a documentary, but it really isn't a documentary. It's actually like the original electronic press kit for the movie that came out back in the 80s, which is kind of interesting. Um, Another point of interest was the trailer, which I first watched at the beginning of the little mini special feature thing, and then I watched the trailer again. There was 2 scenes that were different. One was extended, and the other one was a different take. The first scene was where Tim Thomerson shoots a woman in the face. During the film, the scene happens. He shoots her off screen, but during the trailer, they show her getting shot and then falling back into like a puddle, which I thought was kind of interesting. And the other scene was a scene with Melanie Griffith getting dressed, and she's talking to David Andrews, and her shirt's open, and she's just ample cleavage in the trailer, which was a Green Band trailer. But in the movie, the scene's a different alternate take with less cleavage, and I think that was because they were shooting for a PG rating, which I thought was kind of weird considering that the main purpose of this film was, the hunt for a sex robot. Um, this film kind of plays like a really low budget version of Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they're hunting after this robot trying to get to it, and the other guy's trying to stop him because he wants the robot for himself, and he has a special chip that fits in the robot that nobody else has or something. I don't know. It's a weird film. The whole vibe is weird. It's one of those movies that could only, have been made in the 80s, which gives it a whole kind of charm to its own. All right, guys. I kind of fumbled that a little bit, but thanks for watching. Until next time, I will talk to you later.